scoot over something.
Which way? My way, your way?
I think you gotta go yo, that way. Yeah, there we go. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your man G. Louie.
And it's your man's clearly coming to y'all then and now live on Monday, just like we told y'all we was gonna come to y'all every Monday. Yo, this type of fun you can have with your clothes on. Whoa. But hey, we gotta get right off into this thing. Cause let me tell you.
We got a lot.
We got a John Wick out here on the loose. Wow. Assassination attempt number 3 on El Presidente. Yikes. Whoa. What you got to say about that, Blizz? In your existence, how they been taking shots at the president like this? Man. Wow.
According to him, when you doing so much, so much.
So good. So much good.
Yeah, so much and so good that they gonna come after you to assassinate you. He said when you ain't doing nothing, they gonna leave you alone.
Right. So let's get right off into this. I'm pretty sure y'all been seeing the video all over the last few days or whatever at the White House dinner that was being given by the president himself. And honoring, I have no idea what was going on, but I guess this might explain why the need for the disco that they built, the $400 million disco.
Because he be partying. We ain't never had no president like you. Right, you right, Trump. We ain't never had no president like you before. He like the party. He building he want to get busy. Dinners are just dinners for nothing.
So then, don't forget, he had the state dinner where you're supposed to invite all the governors from all around the country, because as the president, you can't be in every state at one time. So these governors are governors up under your regime that's supposed to be governing each state. That's why other people don't understand how government works. So when you had that, that dinner. Right? When you had that kind of dinner, you're supposed to invite all the governors. Not Donald. Nope. Donald only invited the Republican. What's wild? And if you was a Republican and you might have said something that was brazen,
he wasn't inviting you
against the Trump campaign. Nah, you wasn't invited either. Yep, and he remembered everybody. But in saying that, because it's a serious topic, because this man actually risk it up to go off up in there, and I don't really know what he thought he was about to do, because he really didn't get that far into the actual establishment before they apprehended him, and then they didn't even gun him down, right?
Right.
I seen weaponry pulled, and the shot was fired, right?
Right.
But he wasn't shot though, was he?
No. It's like, I don't know. I guess they figured that they want to try to get some information. Like, who sent you? Where you come from?
Well, this is what it makes me seem like.
It might be staged.
I mean, I'm waiting for you to stop your thoughts.
Well, go ahead.
Ain't no go ahead. I'm in the conversation.
No, I'm finished.
With you.
I'm finished.
I'm in the conversation with you. I'm just like, okay. You know what I mean? It takes me somewhere else, because I'm looking at it from this aspect. You have guys like Trayvon Martin, Malice Green. These guys was unarmed and was gunned down and shot like dogs on the street. And this man actually did have a gun. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if he was the one that fired the weapon, but a weapon was fired, and they didn't shoot this man. But black men are being gunned down all over America, not just Detroit, not just Chicago, Detroit, Atlanta, you know what I mean, Alabama, all over. And it's been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years, man. I just want y'all to know, man. It takes me to the point to say, yo, is it okay to kill a black man? It's okay?
No, never okay.
It's okay.
Never okay.
Because what they showed was mere resilience and they show professionalism by not
Sure.
gunning him down.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And these is the people that we supposed to have out here on our city streets that's protecting us. Mary, you know, Mary in office now, so we got to get Mary there. That's on you, not Mary. Yeah, I know you just inherited this, but seriously though, and see police out there. If y'all happen to see the Detroit police out there, they happen to see this because I know they be trying to track the pages for illegal activities and things of that nature. Police, black men and black communities all across America. I don't care where you at, California, New York, don't matter. They don't hate you. F the police and all that. They don't hate you. No, that's not what that is. That's fear. That's fear. That's a way of countering.
They fear you.
They really is scared because they don't know that when you encounter police as a black man, you don't know if you're gonna come up out of there alive or even incarcerated. You don't even know.
That's for sure.
So that's how that went. Now I'm gonna give y'all a little background information on the alleged shooter, so y'all won't get none of the misinformation that's been put out there, because it's all over the place that him and his wife was connected to the Pistons. I don't know. No misinformation. You know what I'm saying? Not over here. We try not to. If you see any, you know what I'm saying, y'all let us know. Now, this guy here that did this, his name is what is the guy name here? Cole Thomas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Allen. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't have any wife. They keep saying here that he's highly educated with a bachelor's degree from Cal Tech. Now, if you know anything about collegiate academics, Cal Tech is up there. Yeah. You got a master's degree in computer science. You got a bachelor's degree in engineering, mechanical, and you got a computer science, you know what I mean, master's degree, you know what I mean, on top of that. So yeah, he's definitely highly educated. He's in that top percentage for sure. Now what set this guy off to do this, we have no idea. So, you know, eventually we'll figure it out. You know what? I didn't research that. What kind of time you get for taking a shot at the president?
What's that? What they attempt murder?
Not really. He didn't ever make it. No. What was his intentions?
So how far?
He could say, "I'm a fan." Why you got a burner on you? Cause I roll. I don't know, y'all. Y'all got me on this one. You know what I'm saying? Tell us if you know. If you got an idea, what kind of time you looking at taking a shot at the El Presidente? How much time old boy get that shot Reagan back in the day? They got him? Yeah, Reagan took one. Yeah, Donald, Reagan took one before you.
Let me see. How much time?
How much time old boy you got that shot Reagan? Yeah, Reagan took one before you, man. Yeah, he did.
You said how much time old boy got that shot Reagan?
That shot Reagan. How much time they get?
Ronald Reagan.
That was a attempt murder. He actually drew blood.
Ronald Reagan.
He shot Ronald. Yes, he did. Shot the mess out of Ronald. Pow! I think it was like a leg blow too. Ooh. Took Ronald on down. Dang, is that Ronald and Donald? Whoa.
Let me see. The guy, for shooting Ronald Reagan. This is
just well with me, y'all. Just a little research here.
Oh,
how much time
he stayed in over 30 years.
Dang. Now he shot down on Ronald, y'all, and got a 30 ball. Wow. Yeah, he can't be out here shooting on no presidents. Well, this guy didn't even make it into the thing. He just ran off up in there real fast, and I don't know. That's all you heard was cat. You know what I mean?
He said, so overall, he spent about 35 years under institutional legal service, but now as a standard prison sentence.
Well, listen, I don't know, but Cole, yeah, you effed up on that one, Bo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had your day to state. You know what I'm saying? Whatever reasons you had for running off a business spot, because they actually went back to his crib or whatever, and he had some type of little elaborate scheme. They saying to actually plot this and plan this out. So, you know, they followed this whole little track record to see how he got there and everything. So, you know, hey. He was unhappy with the current, you know what I'm saying, government.
He was unhappy with Donald. See, Donald, you can't be playing with people.
Took matters into his own hands, people. Yikes. Moving right along, speaking of legalities, All-Star JR, I just don't get this for the life of me. And I done researched it, y'all. And you can't tell me nothing different. If you think you know something different, you're wrong. Oh, my God. Indict this boy. Again.
Again.
Hey, man.
Again. Like, but how can even when the police officers and them even say that they was beating this boy, there was 8 or 10 of them, this, that, and the gun fell or whatever, and he got to it and came up shooting.
Yes. So, listen, I want y'all to understand this. By law, it's not my law. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make this up, and I didn't just, you know what I'm saying, pull this out of the sky. No, this is law. In a stand your ground state. I don't even care if it's a stand. We are stand your ground state as well. If you are a felon, you may not possess any. I don't think they understand what that means.
Any.
Do they understand what that means?
Any.
A-N-Y. If you don't know what that means, look it up. None. Zero. Zilch. Yeah. Listen. So, by law, if you are a felon, and even if somebody is trying to kill you, you may not possess a weapon. A firearm, should I say? Well, a firearm. You cannot put. If somebody is trying to kill you, you still cannot possess a firearm. No, you cannot. You cannot. It's law. It's law. Look it up. It's law. Federal law.
Because you're a felon. Because you are a felon. They rather for you just to get unalive.
Yeah, your life ain't worth nothing no more. You committed a felony. You ain't worth nothing.
Right.
You ain't worth nothing no more. You committed a felony.
But the other term is, you know what I mean, the consequences is, okay, 2 to 5.
Yeah.
2 to 5 if you do.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, in saying this with this language that's been in writing for several amount of years now. It's been there. This ain't just got there. It's been there. This has been there that I know of at least 30 years. At least 30 years that I know of. That law has been in effect.
Right.
At least 30 years.
No, for sure.
So, it's saying that if that's not discriminatory, I don't know what to tell y'all. Mm-hmm. If that right there is not such an injustice to the just actual moral standard and liberties of life, existence. I'm here. I'm real. So you telling me I committed a crime amongst laws that was created not by my people, but these laws that I allegedly broke? I can't defend myself? This is the wildest word. Mm-hmm. We need to talk about this, chat. I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. For real, we need to have some type of form because that law needs to be changed immediately. There is no way in the world that you're telling me that this guy did not possess a firearm and these guys came doing harm to him possessing a firearm.
And he ain't had no right.
And I'm supposed to know that, just let them whoop me. They ain't gonna shoot me after they whoop me. But they still trying to rob me in the process. How do you do an armed robbery? What is an armed robbery? You can't armed rob me without no weapon, right? All right then. What is wrong with y'all out there? This is right here a message to the youth, and I'm letting y'all know right now, this is a message to y'all loud and clear. This message ain't for me. This is for y'all that they sending out there. I told y'all last summer, music is not selling. And it's not selling because y'all done effed it up with all of the violence. He ain't real. He ain't real. You got to try him. Try this. Try him. Try him. Oh, he's saying this in his raps. It's entertainment, you idiots.
What?
Good Lord. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all done made these kids go out here, Lil Durks and NBA young boys and Kodak Blacks and all these young niggas, dog, and they think they got to live like Chief Keef. They think they got to live like this in celebrities.
Yep.
They celebrities. And look how they got to live. Money bag, yo. I see it all day long. Everywhere they go, people shooting at these people based on some raps. Is y'all retarded? So yeah, they killed their whole thing over there. And if y'all not listening and paying attention like y'all should be, hip-hop is literally dying. They not even charting it no more. I told y'all this last year. I shouldn't even have to go back over this. But due to the fact that our guy from Detroit, All-Star JR, is the first rapper ever in this situation, ever. It's always Detroit nigga. Always Detroit nigga. BMF. All-Star JR. Mm-hmm. Chamber Gang. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's always Detroit nigga, ain't it? What's the boy up there with the parents? Ethan. You know what I'm saying? Crumbly. His parents. Yeah. First parents. We always on the mic first. 650 law. 650 life law for crack cocaine, a mixture of cocaine. Michigan, 1978 came into effect. Dog, we the first. What the heck? This nigga way in another state and about to be the first.
About to be the first.
So, I was looking at, I don't even know the guy's name. It's not even important. But he migrated here from California. And he said he moved here not just based on the fact that the cost of living was cheaper. He said he's never been to such a creative city in his life. He said he's never been around as many creative people in his life that was black. It was a flash on the podcast I seen. I can't remember what it was. If y'all come across it, all I remember is he had on like a Kelly Green jacket of some sorts with dark shades on. I don't even know what that I don't even know what it was. Because something that came across my feed and I just flashed. But this is what he said on him moving to Detroit. Yeah. And you got to realize that we first at everything. Everything. When it comes to changing some type of structure or something like that, leave it up to a Michigander. I had to pull it off.
Pioneers. We pioneers of a lot of stuff,
we got some wild stuff going. We got some wild thought process over here, y'all. I just want y'all to know. So yeah. So anywho, he gonna be the first rapper to even be in some situation such as getting indicted after he was defending himself.
Right. Whoa.
Now, I didn't give y'all the flip side of that before I get up out of here, move on to the next topic. The flip side of this is this. Another way they can be indicted. Watch the pitch, y'all. Raise up, y'all. Watch the pitch. Because the next one might be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So raise up, y'all. Raise up. The NBA boys will have to be saying that they never had a gun. That was his gun the whole time.
Right. Exactly.
Nah, that's the curveball, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got two joint niggas here. Yeah, it's always a nigga telling, bro. Always. Anytime laws is in effect, somebody told something. I promise you.
Right.
You rarely get a group of niggas like the motorcycle group, the Hell Angel niggas, that didn't nobody say nothing. They beat a nigga to death off up in there.
And ain't
They
nobody
said, how he died? They indicted everybody. No one made a statement. And let everybody go. Yeah, you rarely get that. You rarely get, especially with the black community. You know what I'm saying? We worse than the Italians. Yikes.
Right.
But let me tell you though. So, y'all got to understand that would be so much beneficial to the NBA side because of the simple fact the boy NBA Ben 10, if I'm not mistaken, he has some sort of legal issues himself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't want the biscuit either. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want that hot potato. Yeah, because I mean, why ain't nobody over there been arrested?
Exactly.
Whoever had the gun, it's already alleged that they was trying to take my chain. When they do that, that's what they doing in Texas. Okay, F that. They try to take the chain. We indicted because you picked the gun up and shot it. What? Nigga trying to rob me.
So what I supposed to do? Just look.
I don't know, Texas.
Actually, it looked like they was, you know what I mean? They trying to pull out a gun and probably trying to finish me off, but they dropped it.
Yeah, so why is it that I'm supposed to be the calm one, the cool one, the collective one, the rational? Why is that got to be me? After I just got beat on for about 4 minutes straight by a mob of dudes that I don't even know. Do y'all not understand? He don't even know these people.
Exactly.
He know the Prince Jr. nigga.
That's it.
He don't know the NBA niggas.
Trey K,
I don't know what the
OG3, all them niggas. Like,
who are y'all?
I never heard of the Ben 10 nigga until this.
Yeah, and guess what? Ben 10, yeah, home on your front porch in that chair looking crazy.
He's still in the hospital, ain't he?
Oh, well,
He's
you know.
still in the hospital.
Yeah, well, yeah. When you come up out of there, that's what you got to look forward to. A wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Nigga paralyzed. Crazy young nigga. Now, was that worth it? Well,
they trying to tell me some, somebody paid me for an interview so I can get a real story of the, what's the real story of you niggas just, what is you about to say?
I already know what he gonna try and say, and what JR probably did, because that's the type of nigga he is. JR probably was talking trash. Like, nigga, I'm by myself, nigga. Oh, y'all niggas weak, nigga. Because that's the type of nigga he is. Mm-hmm. So he probably was amped and talking crazy when they blew off up in there on him. And that's probably why they initially hopped down on him. It probably was some wordplay going on. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, hey, constitutionally, First Amendment, he protected by that. Freedom of speech, y'all. Freedom of speech, man. All-Star JR talk much as he want. So not only they not doubling down on this nigga. They like quadrupling down on this nigga. Cause they really indicted him based on the fact they're saying like, yo, okay, you made the raps and the videos and stuff like that. You showing intent instead of, you know what I mean, being a victim. He like was showing this is my actual way of saying I came up out of this.
Right.
This could have been deadly for me.
Your Majesty. They reporting saying taunting on the internet.
Man, listen, man, people tried to kill me, and I'm still here. So, what up, dog?
But what they would have did if everything would have went the other way, they would have had chains on, talking shit, making videos, and all that.
And the only way I get revenge, I got to go make a stay. I got to call 911. Say I got robbed. Man, get the heck on about it. Anywho, let's get on down to these piss joints. Whoa, Detroit Pistons. Basketball. What the heck? Y'all is on the bubble.
They on the bubble.
How the heck We is the number one team in the entire NBA. Oh, 65. Come on, man. We ain't doing like this since out, man. Listen. Dog, how is y'all got Bummo or Orlando got us on the bubble? What is this? And we play them tonight, y'all. Tune in, y'all. 7:30, man. It's going down, man. We still in Orlando, man. We got to come back here. But we ain't trying to come back here no 3-1. We ain't doing that. No.
Nah, because we gotta get one.
We got home court advantage. They can't take that from us, but
we got to take that back. We got to get that one, and then come on back to the city and close it on
close
out.
them on out. 2-2. Bing, 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 bing. Get them on up out of it because they really think they can win. So, yeah, we need to take care of that, y'all. For real, for real. I don't know who I need to contact over there. Cade, him, Stewart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Biscoff. Who I need to contact over there, man. But Piss Joints, man. Detroit Pistons, man. Y'all need to get it together, man. Y'all need to get it together. This is an interesting topic. Everybody talking about love is not in the air. Oh. Clay dumped Meagan the who? Stallion. Get your bum stuff on up out of here.
Well, according to it, they say she dumped him. Because he was cheating.
Yeah.
But look, they say she got a new one already on deck.
Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. If you want to see Clay hit list, go to our Instagram story. Wow, I got it up there. His girlfriend list is impressive. Yes, it is. The Instagram is trying to actually block the whole hookup of all the girls that Clay has dated since he's been in the NBA. So be careful. It's out there, though. And Meagan is on there. And when you see all the other work that's on there, Meagan don't got it.
Because he's been through the Kardashians, too, right? Any of the Kardashians?
I don't think the Kardashians on there. He had some other high stuff on there. Foreign policies. All exotic. Everything was exotic. You know what I mean? Everything. Except for Tiffany Harrell. I think that was her name. Because she was hot. That's why her name stuck out to me. She ain't nobody of, you know what I mean, stature as far as celebrity. But she was hot. But yeah, Clay, all for him. But yeah, man. And the lady is going crazy with this girl power. Y'all need to knock it off. He did not give no Megan for no come up. Y'all need to knock it off. He got
more money than her.
He would make 10 Megans. He can make 10 Megans. So no, I don't know what y'all little hood rat girls think Megan got going on worldwide, but Clay is that deal for real. 4-time NBA champion. Multiple all-star, 5, 6, 7, 8-time all-star.
You know what I'm saying? Got that big bag.
3-point shooter winner. Come on, man. Olympic gold medalist. Hey, listen, man. They know Clay out here. Megan can't get past goddamn. Where's she from? Where Megan from? St. Louis, ain't she? That's sexy red from there. I think she ain't from Tennessee. She's from Mississippi or something. She was down south somewhere, Florida or something. I don't know. Where are you from, Megan? You ain't finna get, you know what I'm saying? Nah, Clay banging just a little bit harder than that. You dropped the ball on that one. You was being too much, you was doing too much Megan and not enough Clay. That's how that was going. You should have been doing a little bit more Clay and less Megan. Whoa. Right. And that would have worked out for you. And speaking of that, now this is blowing up on the internet because these niggas is on tour right now. And this tour is like going crazy with Chris Brown and Usher. They finna get the thing going now. Now, Bow Wow. Bow Wow, y'all. Gotta talk about Bow Weezy.
What's up with Bow Wow?
Okay, let's talk about Bow Wow. Bow Weezy made a statement saying, "Damn, all the girls at my show be at my brother's shows. The same girls that backstage over here is at the Breezy Bowl. The other, you know what I'm saying, hook up Trey Songz, all that." And he say, "Man, I feel sorry for the nice guy." You know what I mean? Because the demons is out and we coming to a town near you and they going. They going. So a lot of people was taking the comment out of taking the comment out of the text, and I mean, I'm taking it for what it's for, y'all. You know,
Right.
I'm a realist, man. I don't get off into all that. I'm a elitist and a realist. I don't get off into all that wild stuff, trying to say, oh, and nitpick. Nah, I'm just going for what he's saying.
Whatever he said, that's what he mean.
Yeah, man.
They coming to a town near you to hit your girl. That's it. If she go with it, she go with it. Yeah.
And they like we seeing the same chicks at the same shows. And they saying that was really over a lot of people's head. That was sarcasm. He's really saying these low budget Instagram chicks that's kind of like got a little booming about themselves or don't really have no talent that's out here that's kind of like making a couple dollars or something like that, doing little, you know what I'm saying, OnlyFans or something like that. That's what we talk about, y'all. I don't name drop. You know what I'm saying? Like the Kardashians. Whoa. But, you know what I'm saying? Because they blow up situated now. But groupies like that is showing up to the same shows and they bezzling the same skis. And the same skis is keep trying to get trapped and roped off by them. You know what I'm saying? And I guess, you know what I mean, in reference, you know, you got to understand, only person that fits into this, and I hate to do this to you, babe, because I am so in love with you. Whoa.
Who?
Karuchi. She's the only common denominator between them.
Karuchi.
So, in saying that, not her per se, but a chick in semblance to that. You get what I'm saying? It's chicks, because, I mean, Karuchi ain't the only chick that's out here that's bumping into Chris Brown. Chris Brown keep bad chicks that you never seen before.
All the time.
Bow Wow, all his baby mamas. Chick, he just had the last one back from Wisconsin somewhere. All they baby mamas stuff cold-blooded. So, you get what I'm saying? Kodak Black got baby by my homegirl here. Nay, so they moving around for sure. They moving around. So I think that's in reference to what he was talking about. I think everybody else taking the comments and just making it out more than what it is. Like, oh, he tried to throw shade. I don't think it's shade. I think that the same skis is moving around, the same niggas, and that's how it always been.
Right.
And that's why you got dang Kim Porters. That's where you got dang what's the little crazy ski? Cassie's come from. That's where what's these industry girls? What's the industry girls? Some of these industry girls. Sweetie come from, cause she been with a couple of them niggas. Young Miami come from, she been with a couple of them niggas. These industry girls, that's really used to be a coveted type of thing, but now you got Instagram and stuff like that. You can't really keep it down. You know what I mean? You can't really keep it down.
Nah, because them niggas be in them DMs. They say Shaq stay in women DMs.
Yeah, hoops. That's a good one. Yeah, hoops. She had been with a couple guys. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, delicious.
For sure.
So, industry girls. So
Instagram famous blow up.
And you got to understand why these girls exist. They exist because they're able to move and exist in a world that normal, regular girls can't even move and be able to really comprehend. You know what I mean? They drive them crazy. That's why a lot of them girls get bugged out and be drugged out. For sure.
Mm-hmm. The alcoholics, all types.
Yeah. To all, what's that then?
Hey.
Mike Jack. Well, that's all I can say.
Mike
King
Jack.
of pop, that he is. Yeah, movie came out Friday to the world. And guess what? They got an opportunity to see Mike Jack in his
and
full.
it was good. I liked it.
Splendor. So my question is, you going to see the movie? Because I didn't see it, y'all. I told y'all last week I wasn't going to see it. But since he went to go see it, pretty much it was on a date. I can't think you went to go see this on your own.
The kids. All my
dope.
kids.
Yeah, that was dope. Y'all need to see this. Now, see, if I had kids, y'all need to see this. Because this nigga Mike was the biggest thing on the planet. When I was growing up, right? Let me tell y'all, when I was growing up, Mike had everybody. There was nobody that was not a fan of Michael Jackson, period. So, hey, listen,
Actually, it was the kids that bought my ticket. Yeah. It was like, we going to see Mike. And it was like, you coming? Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, I go check Mike Jack out.
Yeah, I'm going to check Mike Jack out.
He bought me. Yeah, I would go. But me personally, going to see Mike Jack, that's a negative. I might look at it when it come out on cable later on. I don't know. But anyway, listen. Okay, see, you seen the movie? Let's get it. What'd you learn? Did you learn anything new in the movie?
So what I learned from the movie about Mike is when he was young, he didn't have a chance to have a childhood because all they was doing was rehearsing and traveling and performing and rehearsing. All
right, but didn't you know that before you looked at the movie?
No, listen.
You didn't know that?
No, I know that. Listen to what I'm trying to say, man. Jesus Christ.
Did you hear the question, man? Did you hear the
question? Listen to me. What I got from that is when he got older, that's where all the Neverland come from, all these animals and all this stuff like that, because he was trying to recreate that childhood that he never experienced when he was growing up. And you see it, like when you watch the movie, you really see it. You see it. That's what I got from it. You know what I mean? About the pets and all that stuff.
But you didn't know this prior to going to the movie. Did you know any of that knowledge before you went into the movie theater? You had any knowledge of any of that before going to see Mike Jackson? You did not?
No.
Okay, well, I did. Anything else new in the movie that you learned?
It was really just an entertainment movie. Just it was an entertainment movie of Mike Jack growing up, and it was a musical. You know what I mean? Just the music, how the people reacted, going through. It was just, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't like musicals, then don't go see it. Period.
All right, y'all. I'm asking him these questions on what did he learn new from the movie, because
and that's what I learned.
All right, but I'm gonna tell you why I keep asking you the same question, man. Because of the simple fact.
Okay, you want to know something? Well, I didn't know that Mike sent a letter to fire his daddy and say it's over.
Sent the letter to who?
Joe. He sent him a fax. He faxed Joe. He faxed Joe.
On fire.
To fire. He told his.
And why did he fire him?
Because Mike wanted to do his own thing. He said it was over. It's time for him to do his own thing, and he wanted to.
What was Joe holding him up from doing?
Joe wanted him to perform with the boys.
I understand that, but in turn, when he sent Joe, I ain't even seen the movie, y'all, and I'm telling y'all, I know what's about to happen. When he sent Joe and fired Joe in the movie, right? In fact, whatever you said it was, what did he do after that?
What did who do after
Mike.
that? That's when he
released Off the Wall, right?
He released. They told him, this is what they did. Joe told him, they was like, okay, Mike want to do a solo. He was like, all right, it's cool. He can do that, right? But soon as he do that, soon as his time with me is from this time to this time, and then y'all can have him. He released Off the Wall, but he was still with Joe. But Joe let him release Off the Wall, but he was like, but he was still, they only had a certain amount of time with Mike. Then after that, Mike go back to him. Then after that, that's when Mike fired him.
So you telling me that, okay, when he released Off the Wall, you saying Joe was still managing him then?
Yes.
Okay. When he released Thriller, was Joe still
No.
managing him?
No. No.
Okay. So that makes sense. If y'all know anything about Mike, and I don't know if they mentioned this in the movie or not, maybe you would tell me if stop me and say, yeah, they mentioned that. The album Off the Wall, I think I spoke about this last year on his birthday. The movie the album Off the Wall. The record company wasn't feeling it. The Off the Wall was basically written and composed majority by Michael Jackson. This was really like him exemplifying some songs and things he was writing down over the years and him maturing with the band and coming up with his own thing. They showed any of this in the movie? Any?
No, they didn't show that they wasn't feeling it.
They showed that. Okay.
They showed that. They showed that they was feeling it.
They showed they was feeling it. Mm-hmm. See, that's inaccurate. That's totally inaccurate. This is documented and it's crazy that he released Off the Wall because they didn't help him push it, and the album actually did pretty well. It did way better than they thought it was going to do. With the hit single was I Wanna Rock With You. Yeah. I wanna rock with you. Oh, they do that in there? No? Yeah, that was a big one, y'all. Yeah. All the wall. Yeah. Right. So hold on, y'all. It's then and now. So, it's now. This is like that was then. Because that was 1979. Whoa, that was a long time ago, wasn't it, y'all? 1979. So listen, hold on. The main reason Mike wanted to step out of the shadows of the Jackson 5. Y'all wait, is y'all ready? You ready?
I'm born ready.
Was this in the movie? Was because it was a little nigga over from Minnesota. A little nigga over in Minnesota that can write, compose, and make his own everything. Whoa! Would y'all like to know who that was? Yikes! The little purple man? Yikes! Yeah, his name was Prince. Whoa! Yeah, was that in the movie? No. Oh, they didn't put that in the movie. That's right, Prince wrote and composed his own album by the time he was 15. Taught himself how to play every instrument by the time he was 13. Taught himself. He did never even know how to even read music. And taught himself how to play music just based off sound. Yeah, the boy is a real prodigy. You better bet that. Whoa. A real prodigy. So, I don't know. Like I say, I didn't see the movie. My thing is about not going to see the movie. Like I said, I didn't want to go look at it because I knew they weren't going to keep it real. And Janet Jackson had some riffs and some beefs with how Mike was being portrayed in the movie. Once again, I didn't see it, so I don't know what her riff or beef is because it couldn't have been no worse than the Jackson Family special that came on ABC back in the day. I mean, that was all there. And I mean, millions of people tuned in and watched that. And actually, you was able to buy it on cassette. It went to DVD, and it's still in rotation. You can catch it on Bounce or something every now and again. You know what I mean? One of them channels. So yeah, but I want y'all to understand how big Mike Jack really was. Prince was never as big as Mike. Probably not. Mike Jack used to pull up in cities and countries, towns, stateside, city side, no matter. Countryside, mountainside. People would fall out just from looking at this nigga, man. That's how it was. You just see Mike and you just that overwhelmed. Like, man, this nigga right here was like Jesus. Whoa. Mike Jesus. Yeah, Mike Jesus was cold-blooded. So, I just want y'all to know that. Yeah, Mike was all that. So, if you ain't know much about Mike and you want to know some history about Mike, they got a movie out there. Me personally, there's a few stories that I know that was omitted from the movie that should have been a part of Mike's life, and that's the reason why I didn't want to go see it. I want to see the stuff that, you know what I mean, regular people do, because these is regular people, and they used to treat Mike like he was not regular. Wow. And Mike was regular, man. You know, died from a overdose of propofol. Yikes. Administered by his own doctor. Propofol. You don't know what that is? Yeah. So, fentanyl. You know, it's on the same level. It's fentanyl or heroin, as they say in the elements of the streets, or heroin. Anywho, I'm going to close out with this statement. To all my out-of-town people and people that come to Detroit and people that know Detroit, people who meet Detroit people. We Detroiters do not pump fear. Nah, y'all got that all wrong with the Detroit versus everybody. Y'all got that wrong. Detroit versus everybody is just us banding together as a city. Period. That's it. For many, many years, Detroit guys has always been looked at as some pimps and some other type of niggas, I don't know. But from all I can remember and what y'all see in history, ain't been nothing but get money niggas. And we go to towns and we get to that money, for sure. Gets to that bag, wherever it's at, it don't matter. So we don't spread fear. That's not what Detroit versus everybody is. And it's blowing up on the internet, and I actually was in a chat and people saying that, oh, ain't nobody scared of no Detroit niggas, but we not selling fear.
Right.
We're not selling fear. We just know that when some get out of hand or whatever, we band together as one. So y'all out of towners just know that if you get into it with Detroit nigga, we all coming. It don't matter. All you gotta do is research Dre's Club Vegas. Yeah, 2016, 2017. Yeah, this nigga out there playing. Mm-hmm. Why you got your hands in my face touching my glasses? You bugging. But see, you got niggas that be getting beside themselves. See, this is what the people don't be knowing. You always got a nigga that get beside himself that be wanting to see. Like, oh, y'all niggas ain't laying like that, for real.
Right. Exactly.
And the demo get laid down. Hey, like I told y'all, the BMF movie or series, a lot of it was official, a lot of it may have wasn't. But at the same time, though, them fights in them bars, that happens. It's regularly.
Right.
And here, in our own city, we spar with each other on a regular. So we in good practice mode for a bar fight. So yeah, so that's just what it is, y'all. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. I think everybody, everywhere have their own little thing or whatever. Detroit got their own thing. And I keep telling y'all, we 78% black, man. People know people, man. If it ain't his cousin, it's my cousin that know his cousin that know both of us. You know what I'm saying?
Some connection, some way, somehow.
It's black,
you know
man.
What I mean?
It's black. It's black. So, you know what I'm saying? What up, though?
Yeah.
Sign it off.
Yeah, I mean.